So thanks everyone for joining the webinar. This is organized by the Happy to Help Open Mentoring Group. We are a non-profit mentoring platform. I have shared the social media links and the website on the chat window after the webinar. Maybe if you guys can take a look, that would be great. We do this every Saturday. Topics ranging from wellness, fitness, technology. So we did sessions on microservices, cloud, ML. So a broad range of topics. You'll get that details from the website. So do follow us, and so you are kind of aware of what's up next. The speaker today is Sana. Sana is has been working as a coach for the last 5 years. She helps people kind of attain their physical fitness goals, and I think that's something she's really passionate about. So we had approached her, and she readily agreed to kind of help us through this presentation to kind of plan a fitness journey for people who are busy in today's hectic lifestyle with the job and the work from home pressures, etc. So, without taking too much time, over to you, Sana, to maybe start sharing the screen and presenting. And
So thank you so much for the wonderful introduction, Atul. And thank you each and every one of you for being here. I always think that signing up for a webinar is the first step to acknowledging that you are willing or at least are contemplating to actually make a change. So we all know that we're here to talk about fitness. Without further ado, I think we should all stand up and start this session with 50 squats. Okay,
we already did that before the session, Sana. Feel prepared.
okay, obviously just kidding. So I'm actually going to start off this session by telling you guys a bit of a story. Now, this is a story of a girl, a very hard-working girl. All right. Now, this individual had some serious health goals. She wanted to lose weight, get fit, and go out there and prove it to herself and the world that here I am, and I'm a disciplined person wanting to make this change in my life. So I really think that the story resonates on a deeper level with all of us. So listen very carefully. Yeah. This person spent 2 hours a day giving in so much effort, toiling hard, scrolling up, down, left, right, looking at workouts on Instagram and imagining doing them in her head. So I personally really resonate with this story on a large level, especially because of quarantine. Now, I would like to know if I'm the only person during quarantine who has compromised on their fitness levels, or if the rest of you who are with me today are also, suffering a similar fate. Because ultimately, the aim of this webinar is to ensure that, we're able to do something about it. One, and technically, exercise is meant to supposed to make us feel good about ourselves, right? You're supposed to be energetic by the end of it, and you're able to perform better in your day-to-day life. And hell, it's supposed to be fun, yeah. So why is it that most of us still slack? So our aim is to understand these two things, and also, as promised, I will also give you some essential tips in setting yourself up for success when it comes to creating a workout plan for yourselves. So these are the three things that we have planned. Yeah. But before anything else, I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a reflection activity. So I'm going to start screen sharing, and I recommend that you guys take screenshots or note down some questions as required, because I want to make this as interactive as possible. I know I've been speaking a lot, but I'm still going to try to speak, give each and every one of you a chance to speak, ask questions, and get involved in this. Cool.
Yep. Guys, you can unmute yourself if you want to ask a question or answer. Or, you know.
Yeah, sure, Atul. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I'm just going to leave this on here for a moment so you guys can admire the GIF image. Moving on. I suppose we should all just take 2 minutes to reflect. So I have a few questions for you guys, and I want you to silence your mind and ask yourself, why are you here today? What does being fit mean to you? And what do you expect from this webinar? And I would really appreciate all answers because there's no right or wrong. I just want you guys to share so we can make the most of the time that we have here.
Hey, Sana, Ishani, I missed the first 5 minutes. What was that about? Someone else was speaking?
Also about Instagram, that was just a silly joke that I cracked that most of us actually end up spending so much time procrastinating about working out because we have, these Insta Fit HIIT workouts available at the tip of our fingertips.
Okay, good.
Yep. Okay, so can you guys see the presentation?
Yeah, you can.
Excellent. So I hope you guys are thinking about these 3 questions. It's right here on your screen. And you guys can just unmute yourselves and answer whenever you feel you're ready.
Yeah, so maybe I can start, Sana. Why I'm here, because actually I want to understand how I can spend some time, like maybe 30 minutes a day and stay fit. Being fit to me is like not having muscles or something. Being fit, like feeling internally that I'm fit, and I don't know how to put that forward, but it's actually being fit. And what do I expect? I expect few tips or few exercise which are easy and which I can do on my own, because I'm up in a flat, so I don't have any anything to work out with. So something which I can do on my own.
Right. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much for sharing. I will definitely include all of these things. Okay, do we have anyone else who'd like to share?
I think the gentleman has actually covered a lot of points that we all are looking from this. But personally, from my end, as like we do not have enough space at our places because of these congested houses in Mumbai. Plus, we do not have the equipments. So we are looking for something that can really make us fit from within. And I would also like to know something about food. Like, is there something like good food or bad food or right proportion, something around that?
Okay, excellent. Thank you for your query. However, I just want to clarify one thing. This webinar is only about movement and exercise. So I will not be covering a lot of points about food. However, I will try to touch on some general points. But thank you for your query irrespective.
All right, just one question that I wanted to ask is, how does a master procrastinator like myself, how can I overcome and get to what I'm supposed to do as you code? So just some ideas and tips. How do you suggest that? How can I overcome to do what I'm supposed to?
Excellent. I will definitely cover that. Okay, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yay. So before I, get into discussing any of the things that we just spoke of, I want to talk about the influence of mainstream media. We are all obsessed with exercising to look a certain way. Now, मेरे घर पर एक 5 साल का बच्चा ट्यूशन के लिए आता था. So I asked him that, I know dumb question, but yeah, I'm an Indian. So I asked him this question, तुमको बड़ा होकर क्या बनना है? So this kid looks at me and he goes like, दो चीजें करनी है, बाइक खरीदना है और डोला बनाना है. Yeah. So I suppose it is, we live in a country of Bollywood. I suppose it's just deeply engraved in our minds that exercise equals looking a certain way. In fact, I can already sense that a lot of you are losing interest because you guys were like, I came here, and a lot of my friends also asked me this. I am attending this webinar because I want to know how I can get fit faster, how I can look better faster. So I suppose अगर ये webinar आप attend कर रहे हो, पहली चीज, the first thing that you need to understand is that we are visual creatures and we are simply following what we are seeing. Is that really the end goal of exercise? Is looking a certain way really the end goal of exercise? So the first gentleman very rightly said that I don't want muscles, I want to be internally fit. So we are really going to delve into what an internally fit person, so as to say, actually is. The second thing, self-imposed ideas of good health. Now I want you guys to say yes or no, like, if you could. क्या किसी ने कभी इंटरनेट पर वर्कआउट प्लान निकालकर कॉपी कैट वर्कआउट घर पे ट्राई किया है? Have you tried copying a workout from Instagram or YouTube in your home?
Oh yes, every day.
No, never.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I did it sometimes.
So as I have realized, I was hanging out with my friend the other day and she said that I followed a workout off of Instagram, and then soon after which I told her, since I was at her place, can you please give me a bottle of water? And this is what happened after that. Okay, now this happened because of the amount of soreness that she had all over her body, that she was having a hard time getting up from the couch, moving to the kitchen and getting a bottle of water. Have we experienced a situation like that where we followed a workout off of the internet, ended up really sore, stopped doing it the next day? Because we can't. Has this happened to us?
No, not with me.
Okay.
No.
It has happened with me.
Yes, it's happened with me.
Okay. So so the guys who said no, have you guys been working out regularly? Is exercise something that you do, or do you engage in playing some kind of sport?
No, we do work out regularly.
Okay, excellent.
I'm an avid Scotch player, so yeah.
Sorry?
I'm an avid Scotch player, so I do play Scotch regularly.
Okay, that's good to know. So thank you for saying this, because this further helps me push my point that a sedentary individual does not have the same, I'm going to use a technical term here, muscle adaptation as someone who already engages in sports or exercise. When you copycat a workout from Instagram or YouTube, you are looking at a person जो 24 घंटे में से काफी time physically active रहता है. It is their job profile, whereas the person copying that workout is someone who spends most of their day sitting like this, slouched over their laptop or watching TV. Imagine आप दिन के 24 घंटे एक compromised position में रहते हो, and then during your workout you are suddenly doing squats, deadlifts. In the longer run, this is not the best way to begin an exercise program. Also, the idea that just because Instagram पे 25,000 लोग squats कर रहे हैं, even I should start inculcating squats and deadlifts in my workout isn't necessarily the best way for you to go about your workout program. Does that mean कि squats or deadlift बुरी exercise है? Obviously not. बिल्कुल नहीं.
Sana,
They're great exercises.
sorry
Yes.
to interrupt you. Who's this guy, Hamza Sheikh, is smoking, and can you turn off the video, dude, please?
Okay, so guys, if you guys are smoking or anything else, please make sure that you switch off your video cams. That way.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay, excellent. So should I continue?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying is squats and deadlifts बुरे workouts नहीं है, but क्या आपकी body जो 12 घंटे 13 घंटे कुर्सी पर सोफे पर बैठी हुई है, is it immediately ready to go into a squat and a deadlift? And the reason why I'm raising this topic is because, the more time I spend on the internet, the more I realize that exercise has become all about bodybuilding, and it has become all about looking a certain way, lifting a certain amount of repetitions for that muscle growth, weight loss, so that kind of ideology, a glamorous ideology is being pushed. Not that there's anything wrong about it. However, is that simultaneous with a good healthy composition of your body and a healthy movement pattern? Okay, so that's what we're going to look at today. So far, do you guys have any questions or any inputs to share?
I
No?
guess you can go on some.
Okay. Now that we've established some base ground, this webinar is, or rather, this creating your workout program, I've divided this into 3 parts. So we have identify, create, and overcome. Now, if any of you would be interested in making some kind of notes, and this is just for yourself, now would be a good time to just listen to me and, make a few notes in either in your phone or on a notepad. So in this 3-step program, when we first, I would also like it if you guys could take a screenshot of this, slide, because it's in the future going to help you as a base point to start off by creating your own workouts.
We will share the slides and also the video on YouTube subsequent to this, so people can look it up there.
Now, when it comes to identification, the first thing that I want you to think about is, when was the last time that you felt tired or out of breath? Is it when you were gasping because you realized that that the lift isn't working and your friend lives on the 4th floor and you had to climb all the way upstairs? Is it when you visited the supermarket with your mom and had to carry, back or the heavy bags to your home? So when was the last time that you felt out of breath or felt really unfit? Would any of you like to share a few instances of when you felt unfit?
Yeah, for me personally, it's always been taking the stairs. I hate stairs. It makes me feel terrible about myself.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Sana, also in the chat window also.
Sorry?
Sorry,
Hamza, go ahead and we can.
Okay, sorry. I also face the same problem as the lady just said, that the stairs make me feel that I am really, really bad. I have really bad stamina.
Okay. Okay, thank you for sharing.
Lack of warm up. I feel like, this lack of warm up before playing a sport, or I think that causes breathlessness to me sometimes.
Right. Okay, thank you for sharing.
And Sana, Sanjeev has put written in the chat window that once he started doing home workouts.
Okay, so he was feeling really out of breath then.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, identification is the first step in creating a workout plan for yourself. Identify क्या करना है? Identify ये करना है कि आप कितने जल्दी थकते हो. Now, just because the person on the screen, the YouTuber or the fitness guru is telling you that आपने 30 minutes workout करना चाहिए, it doesn't mean that आपने 30 minute workout करना चाहिए. For you may be tired in 30 minutes. Another person, we have sports players here वो शायद 90 मिनट तक नहीं थकते होंगे। एट द सेम टाइम अगर आप घर पे अपने मॉम डैड को देखोगे तो वो 10 या 15 मिनट में थक जाते हैं। सो इट डजंट मीन नेसेसरली कि आप अनफिट हो, इट जस्ट इज अ लेआउट कि आपको यहां से शुरुआत करनी है। यू नीड टू बिल्ड अप फ्रॉम दिस प्लेटफॉर्म. The second thing that we're looking at is what are you weak at doing? Some people tip off balance. Like personally, my mom, I've seen a huge improvement because I've been making her exercise every day. But when we started off, it was really concerning for me. And I don't know if any of your parents go through this. When we sit for a long time, and then when my mom suddenly stands up, it takes her some time to balance. We are not used to thinking of exercise in a way to help us overcome these things. But the truth is that engaging in movement is going to not just help you look a certain way, lose weight, become, but also it's going to help address issues like balance, stability, how quickly you're able to move from one place to another. And that's what we're looking at. So now is a slightly mechanical bit. How do you decide the intensity or identify at what intensity you need to work out? So I would like any answers. आप कैसे decide करते हो कि आपने क्या intensity पर workout करना चाहिए?
Sana, if I'm being honest, there's, I mean, for me personally, it's always been I run out of breath and I take a break. It's not as though a personal trainer or, anyone at the gym has told me that, hey, you got to maintain this heart rate or even, calculate your heart rate. So this is a very new bit of information on the screen for me. Personally, it's just I, burn out and I stop.
Okay. So for the rest of you guys, can you please tell me कि आपको कब ऐसे लगा है that you have identified that मेरे workout रोक देना चाहिए? Have you gone by time? Have you looked at intensity? Have you felt how tired you are?
It depends
So,
upon with what intensity you are basically doing. At what point of time you are just being, gone out of breath, or maybe you think you're not able to continue. So probably that would be the intensity you may be to look into.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you for sharing your inputs, guys. As you can see, यहाँ पर screen पर लिखा हुआ है calculating your heart rate. This is an approximate equation. However, it is something that's good to know because एक अभी कोरोना वायरस के बहाने हम सबके पास ऑक्सीमीटर है घर पर. A lot of us do have that, and we're able to look at our heart rate. One technical tip that I have for you guys, whether because I know that few people here that I know of are they want to burn fat, they want to so in that case I would like to tell you that 65 to 75% of your maximum heart rate. So if you guys would like, you can just quickly calculate this if it's not too boring. So it's just 220 minus your age or uska 65 or 75%. That is the heart rate in which you need to exercise to get the most out of an aerobic activity. जब आप एक workout plan design कर रहे हो, a good base point for you to begin is figuring out how you feel. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको हर वक्त वो heart rate monitor करना है. It is for you to realize how your body is feeling जब आप इस heart rate zone में हो. Very simply put, if you go to the gym and if you have a gruesome workout or do a gruesome set of deadlifts, this is somewhat what you are like by the end of the workout. You're panting. You're not able to hold a conversation with someone. At the same time, when you are on the treadmill walking for 20-25 minutes, you're breathing hard, but you are able to hold a conversation. Yeah? So if that wasn't vivid enough, you guys know what I'm talking about. What I'm asking you to do is एक बार अपना हार्ट रेट चेक करना, आप भले पल्स चेक करो, इज अ वर्थवाइल मैकेनिकल टिप दैट आई एम गिविंग यू गाइस. इस हार्ट रेट में एक्सरसाइज करने से आपको उस एरोबिक एक्सरसाइज के मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट्स मिलेंगे. Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay, do we have any questions about this? So to quickly sum it up, in the identification bit, first being honest to yourself, आपका fitness level क्या है? I've seen a lot of my female clients be very conscious about going to the gym. हम कैसे जाएंगे, क्या करेंगे, मुझे कुछ आता नहीं है. So letting go of that and identifying that your starting point may be different than someone else's, but having the data of where to build up from. That is the first step of identification. That's the first thing that we discussed. The second thing that we discussed is about the heart rate. Moving on. So now we're heading to create. What you can see here on the screen is a stencil of what a workout plan should essentially look like. Now, obviously, this is not a one size fits all. This is just a guideline. So go back to what I told you earlier about the identification bit, but understand that this is a rough stencil that you may want to use when you are creating your own workout program. Now, मैंने बहुत लोगों को देखा है, warm up is essentially treadmill पर 10 मिनट चलना. Is it wrong? Not really. But what else do you think that should be a part of your warm up and why? Would anyone like to answer this?
Yeah, the muscle group that you're targeting to exercise, you should do a warm up for those muscles before starting off on any of the exercises.
Okay, that's an excellent answer. Okay. Anyone else?
Could you please repeat the question?
Yes. My question is, अक्सर warm up is 10 minute treadmill पे चलना. What else do you think should be a part of a warm up and why?
So, Sana, I think in general, just stretching of your muscles like hands and legs is also quite important.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for your answer. So guys, यहाँ पर मैंने 2 words लिखे हैं, prehab and mobility. Working on your desk job posture, addressing any weakness restriction. अब इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Now this is a question, and I have seen a lot of people from our generation not being able to squat and sit comfortably. Is there anyone here who faces this issue that you can't squat? Like when I say squat, I mean a full squat, how Indians usually, used to squat in the WC before the English toilet was introduced. How many of you have a problem squatting and sitting comfortably in that position?
Me.
Okay. Okay, so a lot of people do. This is okay. This is an example of the negatives of being sedentary individuals. That this is just one thing. दूसरी चीज, अब आप लोग लेटे हुए हो, बैठे हुए हो, वेबिनार सुन रहे हो, आपके कंधे कहाँ है? यहाँ है या यहाँ है? Are you slouched over? Ask yourself, is your spine bent forward or is your spine actually is how it's supposed to be?
Spine bend.
Yeah,
Slouching
how
for sure.
slouching?
Yes, slouched.
Slouching for sure.
इमेजिन हम ऐसे लोग हैं जो 4 तकिए लगाकर बैठते हैं आराम से, एंड देन हम जिम जाकर सडनली वी आर लाइक ये वर्कआउट करना है, रियल क्विक वी वांट टू गेट इनटू वार्म अप विदाउट एड्रेसिंग व्हाट्स हैपनिंग टू आवर जॉइंट्स. नाउ ऑल द आंसर्स दैट यू गाइस गेव वर एक्सीलेंट कि वो मसल ग्रुप जो हम ट्रेन कर रहे हैं उसके सर्टेन सेट्स करने हैं, उसके बॉडी वेट वर्कआउट्स करने हैं टू गेट द ब्लड फ्लोइंग. ग्रेट आंसर्स. However, what we are still slacking on as a community is that we are not addressing things like posture. जो हम दिन के 23 घंटे कर रहे हैं उसे ठीक करने एक्सरसाइज में हमारा कोई हिस्सा नहीं है. We are simply focused कि हमें ये डेडलिफ्ट करना है, हमें ये क्रॉसफिट वर्कआउट करना है. हमें ये कैलिस्थेनिक्स करने हैं, इसीलिए वी आर अनेबल टू लुक एट थिंग्स लाइक मेरे जॉइंट्स जो दिन भर 23 घंटे यूं है बिल्कुल, what can I do to make them to rehabilitate, prehabilitate them and make yourselves less susceptible to injury. You know, हमें अक्सर ऐसे लगता है that injury is something जो कुछ उठाया, पैर लड़खड़ाया और इंजरी हो गई. But that is not how it is. Especially for people who work out, a lot of you also may be able to tell us injury is something that happens over a period of time. Mobility and posture fixing workouts. If you could, make a quick note of these two terms, mobility and addressing workouts, including them as a part of your warm-up, is basically insurance form hai wo sign karna. In a way, it's going to save you from any from the susceptibility of future injury. So a warm-up phase, as you guys rightly said, includes 3 things. Doing a light cardiovascular workout to increase your heart rate to a moderate pace. अब आपको already पता है ये moderate pace क्या है, because you know the equation 220 minus 8, you do the math, okay? So a moderate pace followed by doing something to correct your postures, doing something to keep your shoulders, your hips, your knees healthy. And lastly, अगर आप इन लोगों में से हो जिन्हें squat नहीं करते आ रहा है, तो Smith machine use करना to complete the repetition. You are sorry.
I think somebody went off mute. Sana, just maybe it will be good if you could reshare your deck. I think somebody shared their screen and it has gone off focus. Maybe if you could just stop and reshare, people can. Yeah, I think that's great. And while I have the mic, there are some comments from Ajay and Vishal also in the chat window. Maybe if you want to address them, or we can pick them up later also.
Okay.
I can just read it out. Ajay is saying that he's facing some vertigo issues of late. So if you're kind of covering something around that, and I think Vishal was just answering your question of warming up and saying that kind of elevating the blood flow to the body parts or something like that.
Okay. So Ajay, I suppose I will take this question up later at the end of this. So thank you for sharing. Yeah. So a conditioning phase, recommended time 20 to 60 minutes, includes cardiovascular resistance or sports-specific training. Please understand, cardiovascular training nahi karna chahiye. This is something that has been taking rounds these days, you know. How many of you have heard this, that cardio is not important?
Oh, I haven't thought actually.
I have.
So I'm not necessarily saying कि ये जो कह रहे, okay, you know what, cardio is very important. In exercise, it's very simple. You get what you do. इसी बेसिस पर मैं एक और मिथ एड्रेस करना चाहूंगी. क्या किसी ने कभी सुना है that बॉडी बिल्डर्स फ्लेक्सिबल नहीं होते?
Not really.
Yep.
Yeah. So in fact, जो एक typical बॉडी बिल्डर की इमेज होती है ना हमारे सामने, that person can't even उनके हाथ भी सीधे नहीं कर पाते because वो यूं अकड़े हुए होते हैं. Have you guys ever seen comical jokes of bodybuilders who can't keep their limbs straight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you actually think about this, this does happen However, it is simply a side effect of ill training. In exercise, you get what you do. अगर आप वेट लिफ्टिंग के साथ साथ फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ट्रेनिंग भी कर रहे हो, there is no reason for your body to look that way, to react that way. More than look is a wrong word. So a good workout plan includes, for people like office going people, sedentary population, a good workout plan doesn't only include going to the gym and focusing most of your time on lifting weights. Lifting weights is great, but if you are focusing 90% of your workout on just lifting that weight, you are losing out on so many other benefits and also predisposing yourself to any possible injuries. So adequate stretching. Now, this is probably something very obvious that I am telling you guys, that workout ke baad stretching kiya karo.
Sana,
But let's be
sorry
honest.
again. I think Ishan has a question around the conditioning bits. He's asking if like if you play tennis or squash, would you recommend then afterwards going and doing the workout? I think it's more like a question of whether you do the sports first and then the workout, or like how do you kind of schedule that?
You ideally, like my first question is that if you are already playing sports on a given day, why would you then want to go to the gym? Or are you, is your question this, that you are playing sports on a daily basis and then you don't know where to fit your gym in? Because that's a very rigorous routine for a sedentary person.
Exactly, yes, yes. I think that is the dilemma I face.
Okay, so I think the best thing to do is, again, if you, अगर आप इतना ज़्यादा workout कर रहे हो कि sports भी खेल रहे हो, gym भी जा रहे हो, it's you are not, you are again, I'm using this term often, but predisposing yourself to injury. You should not train on the days when you know you're going to play a bout of sports. And जरूरी नहीं है कि आप, अच्छा आप जिम क्यों जा रहे हो ईशान? That's my question to you. Is it to improve your performance?
I think the muscle growth, because I've been playing so many racket games. Muscle growth is not there. It makes me flexible, but I don't have the muscle growth.
Okay, so essentially, let's keep it that way. You enjoy playing racket sports, continue doing that. Probably stick to a strength training regime. Again, this is a very, I'm giving you a somewhat a specific answer, but please understand I'll have to ask you a lot of questions to actually get in depth to this. But अगर आप स्पोर्ट्स भी खेल रहे हो, वर्कआउट भी कर रहे हो, जिस दिन पर स्पोर्ट्स खेलोगे उस दिन प्लीज जिम मत जाना, जिस दिन जिम जाओगे उस दिन प्लीज स्पोर्ट्स मत खेलना. So keep it simple and listen to your body instead, because one thing that I would like to address is, यानी ये हमारी मेंटालिटी हो चुकी है, pain is gain, and that's the way it's marketed, right?
Yes, I have a T-shirt also. No pain, no gain.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are someone just left the meeting. That someone I know is actually okay. Moving on. So pain is gain.
So Sana, another question though. I think Rajiv is asking. He kind of works 14 hours a day. So how does he kind of incorporate some of this, and he can take out like 45 minutes or so?
Okay, excellent question, Sanjeev. Thank you. So guys, अगर आप 14 घंटे काम कर रहे हो, my first thing to you is, now अभी exercise से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, so please listen to me, yeah. After every 20 minutes, make sure that you are alert enough to check your posture. अगर आप 20 मिनट से यूं बैठे हो, make sure before you even get into an exercise program, after a 20-minute bout of slouching workout, after those 20 minutes, you're actually putting yourself in a position that's good for your spine, a neutral spine posture. आप neutral spine चाहे तो बाद में YouTube कर लीजिएगा. So that is the first thing that I have to tell you. And I think a lot of you must be working for long hours because of work from home, right? So हर 20 मिनट को कृपया अपना posture check कीजिए. Please make sure that you are doing this to your body. It's the first step. Now, moving further on to your question, how much cardio and flexibility shall I perform? Now, Sanjeev, it depends. For how long have you not been working out? For now, अगर आप 10 मिनट में थक रहे हो, exactly 5 years he says. So, अगर आप 10 मिनट में थक रहे हो, so make sure your cardio program is only 10 minutes. Don't do anything जिससे अगले दिन you become a pickle, that you're not able to move at all. Yeah, don't do anything that's going to make you breathe really hard. Do something that is a starting point. अगर देखिए, in short, अगर आपको लगता है कि आप 10 repetition कर पाओगे कोई चीज के, पेन इज गेन मेंटालिटी क्या कहती है? 12 करो. पर अगर आप 10 रेप कर पा रहे हो, एंड इफ यू आर अ बिगिनर, तो आप 7 पे रुक जाइए. Why? Because only when you stop few reps before where you think you will be, till where you will be able to reach, is when you are more likely to perform the same activity the next day. पर अगर आप उसी दिन 12 रेप कर लोगे, so the possibility of you continuing the workout the next day and the day after that and the next week is highly improbable. Okay, so you guys can read what he says. Yeah. Instead of giving yourself a target कि मैं 30 मिनट वर्कआउट करूंगा, 35 मिनट, 40 मिनट, instead of giving yourself this time constraint, why not make working out about listening to your body, stopping when you think you're about to get tired, and eventually building up from that point. So I'm liking it, you guys. Please ask me such questions so I can actually look at this conditioning phase more, because I know a lot of you are already workout karte ho. So are there any concerns that you are facing in your conditioning phase, as in jab aap resistance ya cardio ya sport specific training kar rahe ho? I would love to take up any questions. No. Okay. I guess I'm just going to continue in that case. If you have a time constraint, it is better if you cut down your conditioning phase from a 60 minutes, which is, your max diya hua hai idhar. It's better if you cut down on your conditioning phase, as in आपका जो weightlifting session है, जो rigorous squats, interval training session है, HIIT training session है, it's better if you cut that session down and focus, give equal importance to a warm-up, a cool-down, and a stretching phase. What we often do is हम conditioning phase कर लेते हैं, हम warm-up, cool-down और stretching नहीं करते हैं. How many of us are guilty of not giving enough time? Stretching करते होंगे आप, I am not denying that. But how many of you are guilty of not monitoring your flexibility progress? जो gym जाते हैं.
I'm just saying, I just do my workout and I run.
Okay.
No cool down.
Yeah, I do follow both warm up and cool down daily in my routine, and cool down is as important as the way you do warm ups, because it relaxes the muscles and it feels better once you complete your workout.
That's good to know, Akash.
I use other muscle relaxants too.
Okay. Thank you, Hamza. So, ensuring, number one tip in your create, जब आप एक workout plan create करोगे, it's important to address squat नहीं करते आ रहा है, ask yourself क्यों नहीं करते आ रहा है, figuring out ways how you will be able to do it. Conditioning phase, don't give it your all in this phase. Understand that this is a part of your exercise program, it is not your entire exercise program. Giving equal amount of time to mobility work before the conditioning phase, and equal amount of impetus to stretching. Now, I know that people have goals ki at the moment I bench 2 plates of 45. But are you equally focused on how well you are able to stretch? The truth is that people are not making progress when it comes to these things because they are doing it for the heck of it. When you are creating a workout plan, looking at these flexibility stretching videos is going to ultimately help you have that internally healthy body, as someone said in the beginning. And I'm just going to go back to this slide. And something very important, as in maintaining data. Now, before I actually get to the maintaining data bit, I genuinely want to know, guys, what are the obstacles that you face when it comes to exercising? I would genuinely like to take some time and let's brainstorm. यानी हम workout करना बंद क्यों कर देते हैं? Why do we fall off the wagon? Why are we not able to make time for it? So genuine answers, please.
Well, I lack discipline. A lot of discipline I lack.
Okay, lack of discipline.
Same here, consistency due to laziness,
Just
inconsistency.
waiting for that tomorrow. कल से करेंगे.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think like if I don't have time to do the entire thing, I don't do anything, kind of.
I feel there are other more important things.
That
to
was a
do.
very good answer. I'm sorry I didn't see who said that. I mean, lack of discipline, lazy, inconsistent, waiting for tomorrow. यानी ऐसे यानी it's because you are assuming कि मुझे आज ही 40 pull-ups मारने हैं. That's the reason why you feel I won't be able to make time for it. If you go back to the beginning of the session, an exercise for you can simply be building के 4 round लगाना. That is your starting point. So if you feel that you are lazy, you lack discipline, you are inconsistent, आज आपको इतना ही करना है that you need to do what you can do today. And that doesn't mean following a fancy workout from YouTube, Instagram, looking up to the person who has a really fit body and thinking कि यही करना है आज 40 pull-ups, 24 का डोला. This is not what you are supposed to do today. So first things first, to the people who said that they lack discipline, set a simple goal. इतना simple goal, 3K steps. घर में चलो 3K steps. Something is better than nothing. Okay, more answers, please.
There are some in the
What about
chat
when
window.
Just getting boredom to go into the gym after a daily office routine and other things.
Right.
I think
For me, sorry, continue.
For me, it's just that the fact that results are not immediate, that sort of puts me off the whole thing altogether. So I'll probably go for maybe a month or something, and if I don't see the kind of results which I want to see, and of course in hindsight I do realize that my goals are ridiculous, but all the same, that is what puts me off workout.
Okay.
Okay, Sana, for me, I would like to say something. I've noticed this thing about me and a lot of other people also, that consistency in maintaining that diet, or maybe they just do cheap meal, or just have any just put grab on any junk food. So how to control a diet also while we are working out regularly.
So thank you for that question, Akshay. And now the reason why I asked you guys to start sharing is because ये जो overcome bit of session planning है ना, it addresses something very important. So guys, my best friend, I'm just going to give you a rough image of how the thought process works. मैं कल से workout start करूंगा. Lunch में chicken broccoli खाऊंगा. I will not touch sweets from tomorrow. मैं फ्राइड खाना बंद कर दूंगा. I'm going to quit smoking tomorrow. मैं कल से सुबह कार्डियो और शाम को I've ordered weights, शाम को weights करूंगा. How many of us sound like that other than my best friend?
Yeah, I do.
Smoking, I think of the smoking part every time I
कल से ही सब start करना है अभी सबको.
I sound like all of the above.
Yeah. So again, if we are suffering from this, the reason why this session is called Creating a Workout Program is because it is about identifying hamara base point kya hai. I know I'm repeating, but hamara base point kya hai? Akshay, coming to your question, people who are working out already and then people who have a problem cutting out on those fried food or cutting out. First question. No, this is like opening a can of worms, but it's a good question.
Yes,
My first thing is like, why asking yourself, why do you want to stop eating this food, this particular food product,
I
or
don't want to stop eating
demonizing it?
any of
कि
them.
नहीं मैं चकली नहीं खाऊंगा.
I
think
don't want to stop eating any of them.
Yeah, I think the equation. I think the equation is quite simple. You can still have pizzas, burgers, and for instance, you can have one gulab jamun, but the equation should be like if you have one gulab jamun in the dinner or lunch, then we should skip one chapati. So you should balance everything.
The problem that when we sit to have that gulab jamun or pizza or whatever it is, we don't have that control for us. So since I've been working out since ages now. So whenever I go on diet, so whenever I'm off carbs or whenever I'm off sugar or something, and I see something which is more attractive, and I literally try and die to eat that sugar or carbs, and once I start eating that, I don't stop. Then मैं एक किलो खा जाता हूँ, ऐसा हो जाता है मेरे साथ. So I want to
Okay, so don't cut off these food. What you can do is start portion controlling. So don't stop anything or don't deprive yourself, but start doing portion controls. That will help you.
Right. So guys, I know Akshay in person, so I'm just going to tell you guys something. This person, he wants to have a magazine like body. So what he's saying, it probably doesn't apply to you slouchers, okay? Because this person is talking about the kind of diet where he is doing something to probably achieve a certain kind of look. That is very different from the fitness that we're talking about. पहले ये बात clear हो जाए. Yeah? The reason why he is probably having that is obviously because he's उनका जो day to day खाना है. Now again, there are two things here. It is I don't want to get into nutrition because I'm not a nutritionist, but dieting to look a certain way versus एक healthy इंसान की plate. अगर आप एक normal healthy इंसान हो who's going to follow the above guidelines that we discussed to achieve, to thrive instead of to survive. Let's put it that way. Okay, आप ये liberties आराम से ले सकते हो where you are eating a gulab jamun or a chakli, because food is not just about craving for people. Food is often about हम हमारे family के साथ जाते हैं, like me and my family, हम लोग का weak point है चाय पीना, और फिर चाय के साथ क्या होता है? बिस्किट, cookies, cake, yeah. So it is not just about the food product, but sometimes food is also so closely tied with our families, with our day-to-day activities. So खाना बंद करना या खाने से दूर भागना is again detrimental for your mental health. And I think Nikhil Sharma just asked what is the correlation between physical and mental fitness. So the kind of fitness that you want to achieve, Akshay, the kind of body look that you want to achieve, that is a downside, that you will be craving for these things. And it's about things like extreme things like, actually putting a hold on your temptation in order to get that certain kind of look. And I'm sure you do a great job at it. You're just hungry right now, probably. But for the rest of us, please yaad rakhe, you don't need to demonize any food product.
Thanks, yeah. Thank you so much.
I would like to add something. I agree with Sana about this, but the problem arises at the same time when you can, believe in this that okay,
I can't hear you.
But I'm going to work out and you eat whatever I want. But when you eat whatever you want, it's really difficult for you to work out the very next day. Like for example, for me, I face this problem. I like Sikh paratha. So every dinner, twice or thrice in a day, I have Sikh paratha. And next morning, it's pretty difficult for me to get up and do the functional workout that I usually do. So there's that.
Okay. So this is quite a exercise session. We're talking about Sikh paratha. I like it. So guys, if you are genuinely facing, again, this is a problem. I have to ask you a lot of questions, Hamza. Is that the only meal you're eating in the day? I mean, why are you not able to wake up in the morning? Um,
It's, I eat a lot.
boils
I
down to
eat
it's a
it a
very
lot.
specific question. Mhm.
Yes. I eat it a lot whenever, and it happens every like alternate day. I tend to
Okay.
order it, and it's quite heavy, like the oil and everything. It's beef, and
Right.
the very next day, it's the first thing, which is the most difficult part, is getting up from the bed. And I have identified that if I have a normal like a dal chawal or a khichdi in
Mhm.
dinner,
Mhm.
the next morning is better than the usual ones when I have seek paratha.
Right. Okay. So,
So
guys, since we've actually taken up, do you want me to answer this question in detail? The rest of you?
Uh,
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
think
So,
Sana, I would like to put something over here. So, like Hamza said that he has had a heavy meal night before, or rather a day before, thinking of going for a workout, pushing himself. Of course, we've done a lot of carbs loading. So it is but obvious that our body becomes very, sluggish for that matter, and um, we tend to become lazy over here. So that is the main reason why we are not able to push ourselves.
right. Okay. Thank you, Roshni, for sharing your point. Uh, Coming back to Sikh paratha, and then I will address your what you said, Roshni. Uh, let's analyze ki Sikh paratha as a dish. What are the components of this dish? I'll tell you. It's oil, oil, oil. If I ask you, Hamza, to make a simple switch instead of eating, again, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm a personal trainer who I can teach you how to move and I can give you tips on what you should be eating. So, quick tip, instead of eating a lot of Sikh paratha, eat two Sikh, eat half a paratha, eat a bowl of salad, and maybe include something 2 hours before you have that meal so that aapki bhook limited ho. So maybe including something along with that Sikh paratha, not kulfi, but something other than, other than that Sikh paratha. Aap Sikh paratha zarur khaiye, have one or two Sikhs, but also include something else, maybe something that your mom cooked. Yeah. And then you can probably tell us how you feel once you've done that. Does it
Yes.
make a difference in your energy levels? Because, okay, so that's the
अभी
easy answer.
एंकरिंग तो कर दिया है थोड़ा सा मेरे को. I'll try it and get back to you.
Okay, awesome. What other questions do we have? Because we've spoken about so much, and I know that a lot of people who are here, they also train other people. So in the overcome bit, I really want to speak about journaling. अभी हम सब वर्क फ्रॉम होम कर रहे हैं. एक ऐसी चीज है जिसका हमारे साथ डीप नाता है. It's a 4-letter word. Data. We don't like it, but it's a part of our lives. That Excel sheet that we dream about, it's very much out, it's a part of our life. I don't, your tracking your workouts, अब जो हमने थोड़ी मैकेनिकल बात की थी about your heart rate, intensity, being honest with yourself, मुझे बैलेंस की जरूरत है, मोबिलिटी की जरूरत है, मैं स्क्वाट नहीं कर पा रही, मेरे shoulders slouch हो रहे हैं. We spoke of all of these things. Noting this down, and if you are training other people, encouraging them to take charge of that and noting it down or journaling is a really good habit to overcome these obstacles. You don't need to probably now I personally like having a diary and a pen. You may like doing it online or through using fancy apps. Irrespective whether your goal is whether you are an intermediate person whose goal is to excel at the gym and start lifting more weight. We are starting at the top here, something that none of us are doing at the moment. To someone जिसको दिन के, and remember this, I have said 3,000 steps a day, to a person जिसको 3,000 steps a day, सिर्फ 3,000 steps a day walk करने हैं. In both cases, now guys, imagine जब आप पहले दिन अपने डायरी के फर्स्ट पेज पे लिखोगे that you walked 3,000 steps और कुछ नहीं है उस पेज पे, डेट है, you walk 3,000 steps. And then on the last page of your workout, of your diary, you actually have a workout written down. That is the only way that you will be able to achieve it. It usually doesn't start when you write a workout, 25 squat, 3 set. If you are writing the workout, शायद वो paper पे ही रह जाए. But if you do it and then if you journal it, there is a higher possibility that you will be able to finish that diary with legitimate work that you have done. So keeping it right there in front of your eyes, instead of having it in your phone, really helps. And also, guys, I would really like you to tell me if any of your parents, हम सब हमारे mom dad को देखते हैं, right? How many of our parents are overweight? How many of us would like that our parents would have better health? And how many of us feel that our parents lack when it comes to balance and mobility? झुकने में उठने में तकलीफ होती है. Can you guys please share if any of you have noticed this change in your parents as they've started aging?
Not my parents though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll continue. Not my parents though, but my elder sister. She's really put on some weight from a very long time.
Okay.
And I've seen her having problem getting up. And the work from home thing that you spoke about earlier, she also had the same thing, and now her office has started. So now I see her going through more pain every night. She eats, and she has a slouching problem because of the computer thing at the
Right.
office.
Right.
Yes, my sister.
So guys, I suppose a lot of us actually have been witnessing this, and it's very painful to look at, isn't it? Now, जब हम सुबह के टाइम अगर गलती से घर के बाहर निकल गए, we see that there are most of the people in parks are middle-aged people. Most of the uncles who are working out in the park, a lot of them, they've already had one minor heart attack. And then the doctor has finally told them that, you know what, please exercise shuru karo. And that is when they have started working out. Which means that we are all aware that exercise का prime goal है disease prevention. पर at the same time, अगर हमारी पीठ दुख रही है, so rally spray हम मार के काम चला रहे हैं instead of thinking that we need to do something to prevent this.
True.
Right? So I would like to end this with the imagery of this certain uncle, okay, who has started exercising. And I think we all know someone like that. After he has had a minor heart attack, where he thinks कि अब time आ गया है that I need to start exercising. And we need to remind ourselves that every single time, whether you walk 1,000 steps or 2,000 steps, and guys, trust me, quarantine में मेरे ऐसे दिन थे where my pedometer told me I have walked 16 steps a day. There have been days where I've been working so much that it has told me 16 steps. And I don't know if any of you guys have a pedometer on your phone. Nahi hai, download kar lo. You will be shocked that you are a young person who walked 16 steps a day. I was just telling my friend the other day that it's like saying that you buy a new microwave and the microwave has a cake baking function in it, but you never bake a cake in the microwave. Function hai to use karo. Your body was made to move, whether you're moving itna or whether you are actually doing something where you are out there engaging in sports. Irrespective, it is a spectrum, and your job is to ensure that the diary overcome कि पहले दिन पर वो पन्ना खाली ही रहेगा, knowing that the first day is going to be 16 steps a day, but the next day it should be 26 steps. That is the thought I would like to leave you with. And don't look at people on Instagram and feel that this is what exercise is. Exercise is something that challenges you, something that's built specifically for you, and something that is going to help you get past a point of procrastination, get past a point of backache, ill health, sedentary nature. So I would just like to conclude by saying this, that I hope we meet again, and I hope that you guys have maintained a notepad then and have started taking certain actions every single day in order to reach that place where we all ultimately want to be, a place where we are psychologically, emotionally, and physically fit people who are doing what they plan on doing.
Hey Sana, I'd just like to say something here. Firstly, thanks for this. It was really great. And secondly, the fact that you spoke about mobility and flexibility and posture, I think that's very helpful, because I, for one, have never really heard a personal trainer talk about something like this. So thanks for that.
Okay, you're welcome.
Right. Thanks, Sana. So maybe if there are any other questions, I know there were a couple that we might have missed, but maybe you can reach out to Sana on one of the channels and pick that up. But if there are any other questions, otherwise what we would like to do is like take a couple of minutes to just go through what this platform is and what we are doing, and conclude.
Which channel are you referring to, if I may ask?
So we will. Sorry, go ahead, Sana.
So guys, my phone number is at the end of this PowerPoint presentation. If you guys are looking for a consultation, you can reach out to me on my number. Other than that, I think Happy to Help has also tagged me on Instagram. You guys can send me a direct message, and I'd be more than happy to answer all of your queries. And thank you so much for being a brilliant and interactive audience. So Atul, all yours.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'll hand it over to Om. Maybe Om, you can just quickly run through what the platform is about, and then we can just conclude. And we see if we can get Sana onto the platform soon. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was the next thing which I was going to ask Sana. So first of all, Sana, thank you so much. It was really interacting, and in fact, I would say since we started, this was the first session which was this much interacting, to be honest. So thank you so much. You brought in that energy, that passion that people were interacting, and so thank you for that. So guys, everyone, this is our platform. Hope you all can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically we started this during pandemic. Basically we wanted to see how we can connect everyone to learn and grow, from each other, how we can. So that's how we started. We started with the 3 formats. The one is one-on-one, which is, we call it as a Let's Talk. So basically all the mentors who have joined us, you can talk to them one-on-one freely. The next is webinar, which you just actually attended. And the third one is open discussion, wherein actually we bring some subject matter experts and then they discuss about certain given topic. For now, we have started these certain topics, which you can see, and you can see mentor's name under each category. We would soon request and onboard Sana here under health awareness, and wherein you can go and talk to her. So how it works is actually you can see any of the mentor's profile. So let's say if I want to know about Atul, I can click on this icon and it will lead to the Atul's LinkedIn profile. If I think I want to talk to Atul and there is something which Atul can help me with, I can just click on this link and it will redirect me to the Atul's calendar, where actually Atul has shared some time meaning 1 hour, 2 hour, whatever he's available. So he has shared time on Sunday. I can go and choose a time slot, confirm. I can fill in certain details like my name, email, and what I want to talk about, and my LinkedIn profile URL, so that Atul can know who am I. And this is that simple to schedule one-on-one with any of the mentors who are already there. So this is how one-on-one works. If you have any some suggestion, query, you can drop us an email here using this email ID, and we'll get back to you. If you think you are looking for a mentor who is not here in certain category, please write it to us. We'll try and get you that mentor. Here you can find the link of all the webinar, the upcoming webinar, and here you would find the link of upcoming open discussion. If you feel, if you think it's interesting, and if you think you also want to contribute, you can register here as a mentor, and we would onboard you here as a mentor, and then you can help others. You can donate 1 or 2 hours a week, and then you can help others to learn. Also, like Atul mentioned, these are certain platforms. We are everywhere, so we don't push emails for invite. So every Saturday we are having this webinar or open discussion. and we publish the webinar detail or registration link on in all of this platform. You can follow us at one place, that's fine, so that you get the information that what would be our next webinar. Also, we have a YouTube channel which you can subscribe if you want. Here we have all the recordings of session we have conducted so far. So yeah, and here if you click, you will be redirected to a page where you can find all the mentors at one place. And again, you will find a brief introduction about the mentor. And again, similar way, you can click and you will see the calendar and you can schedule one-on-one. And if you have any feedback, you know that this is something, then I think Atul will share a feedback link, and you can share your feedback, like certain topics you're looking for, or if you have certain other requests. So, and one last thing, this is all non-profit. So we just started because we wanted to connect people to help each other, to share their knowledge and expertise. So we are not making any money out of it. And at the same time, same is applicable to people who are joining us as a mentor. So yeah, thank you all. Over to you, Atul.
Yeah, thanks, Om. So yeah, I've shared the feedback link. If you guys can take some time out and fill that out, that would be great. Like Om said, if you can follow us on one of the social media platforms, you will know what next. And the video and the PowerPoint would be sent out to whoever has joined anyway, maybe by Tuesday or so. So we'll upload it and send that details out, so you can maybe do that. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So thanks for joining, Sana. A really great session, really interactive. Thanks, and thanks guys for joining. So I'll close the
Thank you,
meeting.
Atul and Roman. Thank you, the rest of you. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.